everybody, Epic Computing 123 here with another great video. Today I'm going to be doing another review and first looks of a Windows 10 application. Today I'm going to be reviewing Windows 10 Groove Music. Sorry I didn't upload this video 2 weeks ago, I forgot. And then the next week I couldn't make it because I was on the mainland. I seem to be always on the mainland. But now it's Monday and I'm going to upload the 2 videos I missed out on. So yeah, anyway, enjoy the video and give your facts and opinions about Groove Music in the comments below. So this is the Groove Music interface. You can find it by going into Start and start typing Groove Music and it should eventually come up. And then there's all these other things. You can do all sorts of stuff. Anyway, you find Groove Music and you go on it. And there you go. If you've never been on it before, because you're new to Windows 10 or something, it will import your music from everywhere, all around your computer. You just choose what you want to import. I just imported everything, all my old stuff I don't really need anymore. But there we go. So the interface, it comes up with a thing called albums. It comes up with all your albums on here. So like, not your playlists, your albums. So say you had a CD and you burned it onto your computer, it would have an album because that's all from the same artist. So say I had like here we go. It's all a collection from the same artist. Then obviously we have artists, and you can search by artist. And then there's songs, so all of your songs all together, and it has that funny going down effect where it looks like it's going really fast. And obviously you have whatever you're playing now. You have a nice handy search bar up here where you can search for anything. So I wanted to search for Coldplay, but I should have it. It is there, but whatever. And if you can't find anything, you click search for Coldplay in the store. Here's your playlists. They should have been imported from Windows Media Player, and you can just add a new playlist here. You go down a bit in this list, and there's just whatever. If you have lots of playlists, you just go down. There's your Microsoft account there. Groove Music settings are here, so you can get like a Groove Music pass. You can look for music on this PC. If you buy music, you can use payment and billing. You can view your Microsoft account. So what that would do is review your Groove Music account, I believe. I can't be bothered signing. And then what you can do is you can sync other devices. So if you download stuff on, say you had an iPod or something, or a Windows phone, let's say, because this is Windows, you could download something on there, and it would come on here. You have to like link your Microsoft account, so it would have to be like a Windows phone or another PC or something. And there's all sorts of stuff. You can reset everything. You can change your background to dark. I don't know, I suppose that's if you like hard of vision, but I prefer light, it's just more attractive. Then again, you have your account, and it just shows what account you want to use, so you can view your music, and you can add an account. When you press on here, it goes full screen, and it just has the icons instead of the long list. Now, let's compare it to Windows Media Player. So here's Windows Media Player. I'm going to try and do it so, oh that's helpful. I'm going to try and do it so they are, there we go. I'm going to try and do it so they're like that, and now they are. So the playing bar is different. So whatever theme you have on here, so I have red, it will come onto here, so it keeps your personalization settings. I don't like the small icons on there. Now let's just go to the home where you come in on Groove Music. So here it is. On here you can't do anything to get rid of this apart from change the size. Whereas on this you can't change the size, but you can just minimize it so it's easier to view. On here you have the nice just a back button. On here you have the old Windows style back and forward buttons, so it's like if you're in Windows Explorer. I don't like the fact that I'll just go to wherever. You have the old-fashioned Microsoft file, open, save, all of that. Whereas on Groove Music you don't have that, you just have it all along the side. You can do it as you go through the window. This is just smaller icons. You can change this so it's different. If I full screen this, you can change this thing along here so it has different things. And now I have to do this again. But yeah, you can just change it to a now playing screen, whereas in Groove Music you can't do that. I haven't found a way to do that. So there is a now playing thing, but it doesn't change completely. You just press this now playing, and you still have the Groove Music interface, but it just comes on this big window here instead of going into a completely different thing. So it's not like where you just go to your library and stuff. So now let's just talk about what I prefer and stuff. I prefer the Groove Music interface. It just seems bigger and easier to use. And if your site wasn't very good, Groove Music would be easier to use because you can see all the nice big icons. When you come on, it's all big blocks. Whereas Windows Media Player, it's just very small and you have to read those tiny... I mean, I'm not complaining, it's all like that. But, whereas Groove Music, it's just more Windows 10. It's just more Windows 10-like. It's more modern. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Windows Media Player. I usually use it. And let me tell you that this is the latest version, but it's for Windows 7. Because I've just upgraded recently. But, you know, I just prefer the layout and the way they do things on Groove Music, even though I tend to use Windows Media Player. And I like the way you can minimize the tabs. Groove Music I would give a 4.5 out of 5, and Windows Media I would give a 4 out of 5. So, Groove Music is that tiny bit better. It just has that tiny little touch that makes it feel more homely, like you're at home on your desktop and all of that. So guys, that's all for today. So Groove Music is a very good app. If you have Windows 10, do check out some of their new apps. I've already shown you Edge on Windows 10 and the first looks of Windows 10. More Windows 10 apps, introductions and reviews soon. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe if you like what I do. I also do tutorials and unboxings and things. Just seems to be doing a lot of reviews now Windows 10 has come. And drop in the comments below what you'd like to see soon, and stay subscribed. Peace out.
And I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness